Hello everybody, it's SuffolkBlue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Cities Skylines, and as promised and as was requested, we are going to do a week's worth of Cities Skylines this week. So our old series, with the exception of Monday, because Hammer Watch, and a special birthday special. It is my 1 year anniversary this week, May the 4th, or Star Wars Day, depending on how you say it. May the 4th be with you. I started making my YouTube videos on May the 4th, 2014. We are now obviously in 2015, and therefore we've gone a whole year. 87 subscribers, 100 and crikey knows how many bloomin' heck videos I've made. In any case, I've agreed and decided we're going to do a week's worth of one of the newest of my Let's Plays. We're going to do Cities Skyline, which is as requested. So let's get on and do it. There'll be a video of Skylines on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Saturday goes back to being a game day for Blood Bowl. Sunday will be Minecraft again, and that's when I shall collapse and rest and somehow find time to do the editing for all of these. I don't know when. In any case, let's get on and play some Skylines. If you remember last episode, we put in the Cornfield Estate here and put in the Ransoms Farm over there. And I think the first thing to do is just check the city vitals, see how we're doing, get a bit close with the sewage, I think. So let's do that straight away. We need a few more people before we can buy excuse me, before we can buy the proper sewage treatment plant, but it's fine. Let's pop that in and make sure that that's connected up. I think it's already connected, but it's difficult to tell. I don't know whether that's connected or not. Let's see what happens. It's right on the pipe, so I think it should be connected. There's no reason to think it shouldn't be. Yeah, there we go. And that will now be pumping out further, and we'll see that change very, very shortly. So that's sewage sorted. Excellent. Let's get over here to the farms. Now, look at the industrial demand down here. We're going to fill that in. We've already set this as being a policy for agriculture only. So let's put in some farms. We're going to start off, I think, with... we're going to get near the electricery. This is the other point we've got to remember. Got to be as close as we can to the electricery. Do I want to put in the farms first, or do we put in some more peoples? Well, we need the industry, so let's put in the farms, and if we have to run, we might have to run some... actually, where's my tool? Here we go. Something like... do a big old splodge of it in the middle like this. And let's also put in some green down here. Not in that corner, because it's got pollution, actually, which is fine. And then what I thought is we could probably put something like a fire in, because we're going to need to put some fire and police out here as well. Or a school. Let's have a look for the fire. How well does the fire do? Fire's pretty good, actually. That coverage is not too bad. It doesn't obviously get all the way into the estate roads, but actually that's not a bad idea. So let's put a fire in there. Money is at 9. We want to be a bit careful with that, but we've got a fire station in now. Let's see how this already starting to develop, already beginning to kick off. Let's pull some electricery through, I think. Probably from here. Across the road is where we've got to go. Something like that, and that hopefully is going to connect and give them electricery. There we go. Already the agricultural demand is already collapsing down a little bit. There we go. Our quiet little farms and orchards. Is that an orchard? Orchard, yeah. It's quite quiet out here. Quite peaceful, quite serene. Excellent. So, that's in. We're not going to do, as I say, we don't want to do tons of that straight away. We've got a little bit of commercial demand, which we're going to fill. I'd quite like to update, and I think I will update, these ones here. I'm just going to take out these ones and these ones, and then we're going to put in the dense commercial, which is going to help, hopefully, all the way up to there, and all the way up to there. with light commercial. Let's have a look here. Yeah, light commercial for the rest of this over here. There. And that hopefully will take care of some of this demand for commercial that we had going. But these denser ones just make for bigger buildings, I think, more like department stores and, you know, more choice for the customer. That's what we want. Excellent. The next thing I want to look at starting to do as well is to put the university in. We've got plenty of money coming in. The university is at 75,000, so we'll let that wait for a while. But look at our education. Look, elementary, high school apparently is fine. High school is fine. So it's just the university we've got to put in, and we can put that in. I've had a think, and I think we're going to put it in very close to Victoria Park. There's an awful lot of houses in this area, so I think slapping it in the middle there will be sort of beneficial to reaching the most of them. Our offices area is looking pretty good. I hope that fills out. It looks a little bit barren at the moment, but it should fill out. So demand has dropped down for all of these. Look, there's still capacity in the system, remember, because we've got green capacity over here, although we've got no blue for it. Let's put some in, actually. Just gonna make this one a blue zone and make this one all green. There we go. Excellent. So that's in. Let's look at our transportation, because the next thing, one of the things we can do is put a bus route in. We have got to put a bus route in to get this area connected up. Let's just have a look at our metro as well. We can start looking at putting in metros. Metros are quite expensive though, and you want a good piece of cash to get going with. Let's also, I want to just have a look at our special buildings, our unique buildings. We can put in a statue of shopping, which might be quite nice over here somewhere. You know, like on the end here maybe, or sort of in the middle here. You know what I mean? Something a bit central. You can't. It's sort of 2.5, so you can't really slap it in the middle. It's a strange shape, this one. Whereas that one's a square, this one sort of isn't. This one's a bit sort of long and thin. I wonder if we can go nicely over here. Yeah, it's about the same width though, isn't it? Okay. Disappointing that. I was hoping I was being able to put that in somewhere up the top here. But no biggie. It can go in here. Sort of in the centre here, just to lift it out. Right opposite the bus station, maybe. Let's do that. Oops, I didn't put it in the right place. Let's shift it over to in the middle there, like that, maybe. So we've got a statue of shopping in there. Now, we can put some trees in there. I don't think anything will grow around it, so we could just... is it this one? Or is it this one? Just park it up, make it look a bit pretty. There we go. Might be able to get something in there, but if it will grow, it will grow. But I don't think we've got a zone, so let's just... a bit more grass, a bit more green, no problem. Sort of a quiet, peaceful little area. People can go and have their dinner. Lovely. Now, we haven't got a bus stop over there yet. In fact, the bus stop's opposite. But what I'm thinking of doing, when we get to... doing this... Well, let's do this bus route. Come on, let's do it. I'm good at bus routes. We may as well do one. Watch me do one. We're going to start a new line. It isn't going to start from here. It's going to start from across the road from the statue of shopping. And I want it to go... let's think about this. So look at the bigger picture. Yeah. So it doesn't have to stop there. I want it to do its first stop there. Moving up the road. Cornfield Estate, so it's going to go... yeah, We're going to go down the main street. We're not going to go down the little roads. We come up here. Again, we don't have to go down every single road. Down, up, down. So this will work, this one. Down this road. And just wind it round, making sure that we capture as many of the peoples as we can. Just come down then. I wonder if we could go around. Could do, couldn't it? And then up. So let's come down here. It's going to come down this little road as well. Around this corner. To the main stop, if you notice. Which is there. And I want it to go... Let's think about this. It's got to come down. I wanted to join back up with this one. I did want it to stop there though, because it's sort of the main bus stop, but it doesn't have to be its sort of start or finishing point. But it does have to come back, go up this road and come back down again. The easiest way to do that may be to go all the way up, and then down. But that is already a really busy route. Well, it has to come up, stop there. It's going to come down this side of the road because we don't have any buses down this route yet, which basically means that I'm not going to be getting in too many other buses' way. That's sort of the reason I'm doing it. Then there, and then look, we can do exactly the same bit on this one. Again, not getting in too many buses' way. All the way back round to there. And there we have it. Almost covering every road, not doing that middle one, but that's okay. That's the stop. Let's shut that down for a second. Let's open this one up. Close you down. Let's click on this and edit the line. So this is bus line 7, but we're going to have to call this Cornfield Estates. Which is an enter, and then let's choose a line colour for this. We've got lots of colours. I'd like sort of a... We haven't got an orange yet? I don't think we've got an orange. Or a peach. A bit more of a burnt orange, I think. Okay, so there we go. It's got 10 vehicles on this line. Out they come from the station. Let's turn that off. There they come, the peach wagons. And I assume they've got to go around the system once to get themselves sort of starting off. Off they go. Are they starting there? There's already 2 people on that bus, even though there's nothing over here yet. There's one shop and 2 people are going on it. Okay, fair enough. But there we go, so we've now got a bus line in for that. We'll let that develop and just see how that goes. There's no demand yet for anything. We're at 10,000 people, population's fine, money is doing really well, 94,000. Let's spend a bit more of that cash. Cornfield is fine that side. Well, let's come over here then and see... I wonder if we can buy some more land in a second. Because what I want to do, this is going to become, I've decided, this is going to become our power and freshwater drinking reservoir. And we're going to do something nice around it. I'd like to do like a little roads around it, not necessarily have any buildings, heavily forested around, make it a really nice beauty spot, if you like, on the map. I wonder if, let's go to the world map. Can you buy that? I can buy that or that. How much is that one? Purchase. Oh, we can buy the lot. Okay. Purchase. That's about as big as we can get at the moment, but that's fine. That's fine. So we've bought plenty of land. We control all the land around here now. This is good. Now, for power... Oh, what's going on with our incinerators? If you remember as well last time, I was emptying out this incinerator. 20% full, 50% full, 56% full, and 60% full. That's fine. Again, this is still emptying itself out. Power is still... Okay, it's good. Still okay. We're handling that well. That's not a problem. How much does that empty? 19. So once that's empty, we're gonna... I think I'm gonna shut that down and maybe get rid of it entirely. Maybe I build... Have we got another one we can put in? I think we can. Let's put another one in. Boom. There we go. 3 of those will do an awful lot. I mean, there's a load of pollution here, and we will deal with that. We'll get that sorted. It's just the fire station that's built on polluted land, so we should be okay. Look at our trucks. So there's our garbage trucks all going around collecting. Very slow these trucks are. There's no traffic lights on any of these, so off they go. What are you carrying? Beefcakes, apparently. Alright, and off. Alright, close down. There we go. Good heavens. Right, beefcakes is what we're carrying there. Fair enough. Shall we look at putting in the university? We've got enough money now. Now, the university, I want to come in pretty much opposite this park. Pretty much opposite. Doesn't have to be directly opposite. Want to be on a bus route, though. Does want to be on... I think here. I think... Now, will it fit? It will. I want it directly opposite. Make sure we get it the right way around. Boom. Is that the right way around? Yes, that's the entrance. So it's directly opposite this bus stop. So this bus lines, whichever bus lines stop here now, will also become the university line. What line does stop here? Victoria and Old Town. How big can you make this? Okay, well, let's call it Victoria. Victoria and Old Town. Victoria and Old Town brackets University. Victoria and Old Town brackets University. So that's now in place. Let's close that down. What have they said? University citizen roll. Wonderful. Let's turn that off so we can see what we're doing. Good. University's in place. Note, when the first set of buses comes around, it'll be interesting to see sort of how many people get off. I mean, it should be 1,700 students. 1,700 students. Here comes a bus. Let's see whether is it full. 28 out of 90, not massively full. In fact, it didn't drop anyone off. It's taking people away. I think it'll take a while for this to all kick in and get the people out and hopefully get them using the bus service to get there. We can also put a metro line in at some point as well. Remember, we can just stick a metro in, and that will help people get there too. But there we go, the university's in. We need to wait and see what the effect of that will be. University status is very good, big capacity. We've got educated, well-educated, and highly educated. So actually, our uneducated workforce is only 28%. So, you know, it really has dropped quite considerably. With a bit of luck, this really will kick off, and we'll have some really good and high numbers of high educated, and that will really help with finding, you know, all these office jobs and getting these officers working. Where's the train line come through here? Comes into this piece of land here. Okay. Because I also need to think about, I would like to bring in a central station in this part here. Very central in the middle of the city, but that's sort of the point of downtown. It's where you come in and go out. Even better, actually, if I could bring a train station into almost in line with the bus stop. So you get off the train, onto a bus, into a metro. You can imagine, can't you? We're really joined up. But the traffic-wise, I think we're doing pretty well. The most traffic on the road is buses, which is sort of what you want, really. Ah, we've got some houses coming in here now. little bit of demand being filled. Out on the edges. Very nice. We could put a school in over here actually as well. Let's have a look. We want to put it next to a bus stop. And this has got to cover as much of this as possible. I think there's pretty good. And a high school as well. And the high school we'll put on this one down here, I think. Yeah, there we go. So they've got their own schools over here as well now. That helps. Again, just to keep the education levels up. Now, I don't know whether these have to have educated workforce or not. One over-educated worker. Well, ideally what they want is uneducated workers. They don't want ones with... Oh, so maybe I shouldn't have put all those... Maybe I shouldn't have put all of that in. Oh, they like them thick. Well, that's not entirely impossible to do. Let's put in some uneducated workers over here, because they're not going to be able to go anywhere. Can they even get in here though easily? Not easily, no. That is going to be problematic then. I didn't realise that they only liked thick people. Unless we maybe put something up here away from the schooling. And that's it's a bit off really. I'd rather not do that. Oh well, you'll just have to make do with that for now. I'm not going to You've got all your uneducated... I mean, you don't have to be uneducated to work on a farm. Who came up with that nonsense? Any case, we're going to leave that be. We'll see what happens with that, but we'll leave it be. We've only got very little demand for it now anyway. We've really knocked that demand on its head. University, how are you getting on? 1,500 students. Oh yeah, look at them outside. Oh look, they don't go into classes then. They just generally seem to get in the way. All these cars are coming into the university by the looks of it. Oh yeah, streaming outlook. We could probably do with some shops around here, just around to help them out. Let's do that. We don't need to, but 4, 4, and 4. Let's just take that off. Actually, let's just put 4 there and put that one back. 4 there. A little bit of commercial on the end there for local shops and stuff to support the students. Why not? That looks a nice building there. It's an interesting shape, isn't it? Good. Right. Let's look at our vitals. Electricity for doing fine. Let's check out all of this. 3% now for this one. And if we look at our statuses, our incineration use is actually in the centre now. So we're almost at the point where we could probably build another one and then not have to have any landfill at all. I'm not going to do that. I don't think. It's not something I can think is probably a good idea. 67%. We'll probably empty that one next. Oh, 60%. That'd be pretty much both the same. But with an extra incinerator, you see, it should... Oh, we've got these... Are these full? I don't know. Let's see. I think this is about to be empty. So if it's about to be empty, we will unlock it from being emptied. And we'll put another one on to empty. 2... 1. Come on. Come on with the 1. Wow, there's a lot of garbage going out. We'll check that in a second. Once that's done, I think what we'll do is we'll start emptying this one. And then this will be the last one we empty. I'll make a decision based upon how this one empties, how fast it empties, as to whether or not we need 3 landfills. It may be that we don't. But with the population about to expand, though, it is possible we could do with that, but we'll see. That's going well. Shopping's going well. Statue of shopping over here. Very busy. Lots of people milling about. Let's look at our cash situation. 31. Okay. Ooh, making loads of money on the buses, that's really good. A budget for that? Is it up to the top now? 315. We could up that one more step. We won't for the moment. I think it's doing okay. 44,000 back up to where I need to be to start working. You can see some of these are already going bust because of the lack of workers, I suppose. Oh, that's really annoying. We just have to build... I think it's over here we're going to have to build really stupid people. Let's do that. We're going to build an estate full of stupid people. We'll do 2-lane roads. It's right by the motorway, so it's not... It definitely isn't going to be a nice place to live, I don't think. And let's put the curves on. Actually, do we need to... Could I... down by 1. Now let's put the curves on. One more. Otherwise I'm putting straight lines on. Oh, there we go. Do. So, and then all we need to do is put some straight lines on, and let's... Actually, we don't need that there. We will bus lane this still, even though just because they're stupid doesn't mean they've got to... Doesn't not mean that they've got to be cut off from everybody else. It just means that we're going to have quite a lot of them. I might do dense over here, densely populated. We don't really have the demand for it at the moment, but we shall see. The farmland wants stupid people. I will give them stupid people. And one more. This can be trees, I think, down here. There we go. Stupid people. Now, let's put in water, because they're going to need that as well. Meet that together, and then let's just come across. Across. And across. Oh, maybe I can go this way. Yeah. Better. Can you not connect? There we go. So they've got the water in. Let's put in some generally stupid people. I'm going to use urban areas. Young adults especially. Urban areas offer citizens. So let's not do that. Let's do ordinary. Right on the outskirts of town. We're not using the best tool for this, but there we go. And then what we can do as well, I think, is we're just going to put in some blue along the motorway edge. Just like that. And we need a fire engine over here at least. Otherwise we're going to end up with some particularly nasty fires, I think. There we go. Police station, a little one. At least to help with the crime levels, because if they're uneducated they're going to probably have a lot of... It's like to purge. I feel like, you know, making a place without any schools just seems really odd. And let's put in a hospital as well to keep them healthy, I suppose. Something like that. Well, there we go. These will be uneducated folk. I might call this an estate. Let's give this a policy state. Come to the land of the stupid people. Might as well. Just encapsulate the main road, why not? Capture that, and let's just drum down that line if we can. Because then what we'll do is we'll come back on this side and just tidy up that edge along here, just to make sure. There we go. Yep, there we go. Right, that's called Highland Heights apparently at the moment. I don't think so. Let's call it something local to what I know. Witten. It's a local estate to where I live. Doesn't necessarily mean they're thick, though, I hasten to add. Some nice people live in Witten. Okay. They don't have any power, though, and that will be a problem. What does the power situation look like? I'm going to put one. I'm going to put a fan. A fan-assisted oven. No, I'm going to put a thingy out here. I won't bother me away. Put two, in fact. There we go. They're going to be powered by green electricity. Should be very cheap, the housing out here. Very cheap. Okay. Well, I think we're almost there. So we've put in... We've got lots of abandonment, though. Garbage apparently is a particular problem out here. Really think it should be that much of a problem, though. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's empty now. There we go. Empty. Empty! Right, so finish emptying. I can move it or I can stop emptying. Stop emptying, begin filling again, and start emptying. And I hope they're not going to dump all the stuff from this landfill into this landfill, but rather they're going to put it into here. We shall see. This one's going to be a pain to empty, isn't it? Because this is a one-way. Is it not? Can they not come that way? Is this a one-way? No, that's not a one-way. There's no reason for them to go around the long way then. They could come down here. And they are. Please don't be filling up. Good. So we're emptying another one. Let's see how we get on. Let us see how we are getting on. Well, these little commercial developments have really thrown themselves in here. Excellent. Let's do another quick bus route then. Another bus route. More buses. Every time you do an estate, really, put a bus route in. Because it just means that you should be able to... let's have a look here. We're going a new bus route. Drag to add a stop into that one. Now, I think we're going to start a new... create a new line. There we go. It's going to start from here. It's going to follow pretty much this route round. Why did you do that? Start from here. Oh, that's right. And then we're just going to go straight out. Not even stopping along this route. It's the easiest way in, actually. Here. Very few bus stops. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, don't be silly. And there. can come all the way down. Stop in between where it didn't stop before. I'm tempted to call this a thick person's line, but I'm not going to. Bing! There we go. So that's now in place. Just servicing the Whitton area. So let's now go to here. This one, bus line 8, Whitton. Line colour for this one. Minty green. Minty green. Oh, I didn't press enter, did I? Whitton. 8 vehicles on this line. Off they go. That's another one done. Absolutely no reason for them not to be able to get about. So even if you are a thick person living in Whitton, you can still come into the centre of town easy enough, get a bus in, try and keep the traffic to a minimum. But there we go. I think that's day 1, episode 1 of this week's week-long adventures in Cities Skylines. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, please remember to leave a like and any comments as well. Check out all the other videos that's going on, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Cities Skylines. Until then, take care.